good evening, my people. Welcome to today's American Truck Sim stream. I hope you guys have had a good weekend. Hope you've had a good start to your week. Welcome Nabil, welcome ASR, welcome Nerd. No convoy today, my man. No. No convoy today. Just a couple of hours. I don't know whether I'm gonna do that cruise in Arkansas stuff or whether I'll just leave it. I'll probably just leave it. Okay, this like why is my camera a little bit like it's not clear, is it? It's like it's a little bit foggy. It is a little bit foggy. Let me clean it. Why is it like that? Shouldn't be like that. An audio ad? What does that even mean? Don't you just get like an ad is an ad, no? Hopefully that sorted it out. Yeah, look at that. Big difference. Big difference. Okay. Let's do that so you guys can see the wheel from the best possible angle. And I think I'm cool with my pedals. Yeah, let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. Let me put this somewhere where I can actually read what you guys are waffling about. And put it over here. Are there already rumors of crashes to come? Nerd, how are you getting along with your wheel? It's been what, 3 weeks now, I think. Where's Alamosa? Here. Okay. We'll take a job from Alamosa to Billings. Been there already. Dodge City. Let's go to Dodge City. It's a short one. Oh no, because yeah, no. Let's do Price. Let's do from Price. Yeah. So to Seattle. Been to Seattle already. I know I've been to Little Rock already. Kalispell. Okay, we'll go to Kalispell. Oh, let me get Truckee open as well, actually, so I can actually kind of foresee what's coming. Opinions on MBT can be being delayed. I think usually delays are a good thing if they mean the product actually is better. I haven't been on the forums at all for a while, so I didn't even know anything about a delay. Have they given a reason? 6 tons. Have they given a reason as to the delay? Wait, huh? Oh, we've got one already. Oh yeah, another tank, right? Okay, yeah, no, you know what? Let's do that then. That's fine. Let's do that then. I didn't even know. I didn't hear us blockage fortunately thing more than that way. Start of Saturday evening. Oh, are they gonna do that thing where they spray liquid in your ear? I've always found that to look painful. I've never had it done, but it looks like it would be painful. So hopefully it's a smooth process for you, man. The map is moved, yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming having ProMods kind of like moved things around, or maybe it's my Google Maps mod. I got Google Maps navigation. It could be that. It could be a mixture of things, to be honest. But I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't really bother me too tough. They delayed it by 2 weeks. Okay, listen. As long as when it comes, because we've had it done before, though I don't remember what route it was and what the reception was. But as long as when it's released, we can see. All right. We can see the extra work has been put in it. What I think happened last time was the route was delayed, but then when it came, it was just crap anyway. Yeah, it was crap anyway. I wish I could remember what route it was, and everyone was wondering, why did you guys delay? What was the point in delaying it? So hopefully this won't be a repeat of that situation. A little bit feels good after, fair enough. It's not a great sign, no. No. It's not a great sign. Right, we've got 48 minutes real time of journey time. I got a 16-ton tank, pretty much. It's not. It's like a light tank, right? I think they're called. Yeah. Let's get cracking. Where are we taking it to again? Right, to Beaumont. Where's Beaumont though? Texas. Okay, Texas. Oh, Corpus Christi is a place. What? He's crashed so much even the maps moved. It was 5 circle. Oh my god, it was 5 circle. I knew it was a Scottish route, but I didn't want to say 5 circle and then get it wrong. It actually was 5 circle. Mad. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I told you need to know. Arguably the worst route to come into the game, and it was delayed. So, yeah. It's, I'm with you, ASR, when you say it's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. Based on previous events, if now it comes and it's actually not too bad, fair enough. But yeah. Yeah, one thing Dovetail are aware of, that if a route comes and it's not up to par, noise will be made. Noise will be made, and I feel like that because of past events, they're now a little bit more careful. But it's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. It's not looking good, in my opinion. Expect something very, very mediocre. Like we know what we know the quality we get from Dovetail anyway, right? It's not incredible. It's not amazing, usually. And so with that being the case, for a product to now be delayed, yeah, can't say yeah, wow, that's bad. I guess ultimately all we can do is wait and see. But speculating, yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. Tank's gonna be scrapped by the end of the stream. Oh, I like the lights on this trailer in front of us. One thing about LEDs is that IRL, they're very bright. I think that's what's like caught me out with these ones in front of us, is that they're actually quite bright. Right, so the only really difference, we are running 1.52, I think. Fortunately, the traffic mods were good. I didn't need to change anything. They're good. Didn't need to download anything. Obviously, we were running the new ProMods. For the past couple of ProMods updates now, nothing's really changed. It's just been a matter of making them compatible with the game version. So, yeah. And even the last actual update for ProMods Canada wasn't really anything. And honestly, I'm a little bit surprised. I know obviously Canada's a big country and there's plenty to do there. But number one, it seems like work there is a little bit slow. But also, and I know obviously there's other or map or mod creators who are working on other areas of the US, but I would have expected ProMods to take the same approach they did to ETS2 for ATS, where they work their way towards the East Coast. But they didn't. They went to Canada and that's it. And since ProMods for ATS was a thing, all they've ever done was focus on Canada, which they've done a good job. It looks pretty bloody cool. I just thought they would have done a little bit more, but then yeah, I guess they don't have the numbers that they do for for ETS2. Ryanair UK stands there to Edinburgh. Sounds about right for a Ryanair flight. Very typical. Management's gonna be happy. Are we gonna crash? I don't tell me we're gonna crash. This is a big freeze. This is like a crash type of freeze. Because this ain't TSW where you'll get these freezes and it's normal. Headed to Mexico shows to charge the town. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? We have crashed. What does that even mean? Let me go and check the logs and see what it was. Oh, hello. There's an update for Truckee. Let's see what that was. It doesn't really say. Doesn't really say. I find these almost impossible to read anyway. What's the airport in Madeira like? Right, full address, and it just says, okay, the American Trucks .exe, access violation. It doesn't actually say what. Let me see the game log. Game log should be a little more helpful, funnily enough. Here we go. Okay, okay, I know what it is. I know what it is. I saw people discussing it on the where was it? Was it SES forum? Yeah, on the SES forum. It's Daniel's random events, which brings in like 600 random events, which is kind of cool. But there's one line of some code within the mod that needs to be removed. Something to do with an F-150, which I saw people discussing. And I opened it myself, but I opened it in as a notepad file, which is obviously a little bit different. I assume it's a little bit trickier. And I didn't really find what I was looking for, so I kind of just left it. But obviously, yeah. And there's a picture I sent from a cab of an old locomotive. You can actually see, if no gauges, you can see the line voltage gauges really good. Yeah. What do you mean you managed to get in during a layover? Like, were you allowed? Did you do something illegal, ASR? How did you get in? Or did you just ask and they let you in? Driving Academy is fun in long roads. Yeah, I did call it out. I think even if the challenges are the exact same as they are on ETS2, it's going to be more difficult on ATS simply because of you're dealing with a whole different type of truck. You're driving a Pinocchio. Apparently you get more points if you're on a manual, right? But what do I do as somebody who doesn't have a gear stick? Number one. And number two, I kind of like to operate as per reality. So for example, with this truck is an auto. So why am I going to drive it with a stick shift? Like, in reality if the actual truck is an auto, you know? If I get like a modded truck with a stick shift, then cool. It won't be right for me to drive it as an auto. But if it's actually a manual, oh sorry, I mean if it's actually an automatic, what do you want from me? I'll be killing the immersion using a stick shift. Well, no, but I'm not from Mexico, am I? No, that's why I asked, because I'm not from Mexico, mate. So I don't, you know, I was perplexed. I cannot wait till I get a TSW. I've been saying this for ages, and I will continue saying it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay, Nabil. How does it compare in terms of trickiness, relating to Madeira Airport? How does it compare to like Gibraltar? Because I know Gibraltar has quite a complicated runway as well, right? Oh, you get achievement, not points. Okay. You are, so that's sick, man. In the UK, more time you can't just as a member of the public, there's too much safety regulations and all of these laws to allow just anyone to say, oh hey, do you mind if I, you know, have a look? Like some train drivers might still allow you to, but for the most part, no. Go, we cannot. TSW6. What, me? I can't wait for TSW6. The only thing I can't wait for is for TSW to be enjoyable, man. Like, it can be, but then it's sort of just like, I don't know, man, the fun just trails off, you know? Nice stop sign there. I mean, yes, by law, as far as I understand, you are meant to stop at a stop sign. But I think the general kind of thing in reality is you kind of slow down to like a roll if you know there's nobody coming from either way, you know. If you know you're going to be stopping for literally no reason, you might as well just, you know, safely drive through. But yes, legally, you must stop. I do love this truck, man. Same in Germany. What's the same in Germany, Nabil? About the stop sign? Oh, okay. That kind of makes a little more sense than ASR. Yeah, that makes a little more sense than in that case. All day long? Nah, I mean, it depends how many stop signs we come across. I don't think there's like much illegal things that I do in this game. Like, yes, stop sign is one of them, but I don't speed. I pull over for like wait at way stations. Oh, not easy to get access to the cab, right. Oh yeah, it will. Yeah, I'm not surprised, mate. I'm not surprised. Who is it that used to always post pictures in the Discord about going, like, it was somebody that used to have access to like an I forgot what train it was, but I know it was from OABB operator. I completely forgot who it was. It was somebody in the chat. How are you doing, CP? Welcome, my friend. I don't crash a lot. I don't crash a lot. Realistically, I don't crash a lot. Oh yeah, yeah. It was lasagna. At least the fire department's following you just in case. They ain't gonna be necessary. You know what I will do here though? Sneak over here. Oh, that's a cool building to our right. There you go. Skip all that traffic, mate. Why get stuck in all that headache? And it's funny that while I was taking a picture, I couldn't take more since I had noise. I think screwing off. Oh wow! Today our podcast presented to the class. Nice one, CP. How did you feel as you were doing it? Did you feel confident? Hello, Mr. Jackson. My weekend has been good. It's been busy. It's been fun. Yeah. Last night I slept at like 5:30 in the morning. This morning I slept at, I think, 9 something in the morning, 9:30. Why is the mirror so goofy small? This is the usual mirror. That is the hood mounted mirror. They're usually small. How was your weekend, Jackson? I didn't know bears crash. Nerd, you've taught me something today, mate. Maybe it's an Aussie thing. Just fine, Jackson. Not fantastic this time. Whoops. Or is it usually you that's doing fantastic? Fantastic, but was fine. Fair enough, fair enough. At least it wasn't bad. Nebo, you know you can stream, but not I cannot talk. Obviously it's not going to be as engaging, but you could like talk to chat using like, I guess, an AI thing. You just type and then get AI to read it out, or you just interact with viewers in chat. Or honestly, you don't even have to say anything. Just stream the footage and yeah, let people enjoy the show in peace and quiet. There is an audience for that. You can see Luton. Don't make sure you don't stop them, my man, please. A video of a guy sneaking into the rear curb. God say bless if you can. Of course, have watched the video. I've not watched it from like start to finish. It's difficult for me to watch an hour and 43-minute video of a flight, but I was skipping through the timestamp, so I'd click a timestamp, hang around for a few minutes, go again for the next timestamp, etc, etc, etc. I think it's pretty good. I think if Nabil, if you are consistent in you know, getting videos out of at least that quality, then I think you'll see quick growth. Oh, that garbage truck reminded me of no Pixel. My frames are struggling a little bit. I really don't know why. Because I know if I do this, GPU's only being used at 40%. I would have done it already on PC, not capable of streaming and playing that game. Like SFS. Yeah, fair. I mean, don't you have like a? If you have like a laptop or something, then you can do what Nerd does. Nerd streams off a MacBook. So if you have any sort of laptop laying around, just buy a video card, and then you won't be affecting your game performance. To the guy who managed to enter his house, he's the same as how does it even? Nah, man. It must have just been a thing where it could fit. Surely, man. Because I know, for example, like in the UK, if you're gonna enter the cab from the inside, there's a particular key you need, like a shape. But you can buy them available. I have it, so I can get into it, you know. But it's not like a public. It's not something that you would just have as a normal member of the public. I had it because I used to work at stations, and they all use a similar key. But I've seen train drivers getting in from outside of the train through the outside door, and all they do is just press the button and the door opens. So it seems like you don't even need the key half the time, only if you're going to enter from the inside. Ignore my last message. I didn't ignore your last message, ASR. I just didn't see any like a need to respond to it. I chuckled. Obviously, I didn't say. I just laughed at ASR's message, but I did get a little chuckle. I just didn't see anything else that I needed to add. Woo. Yeah, it's good that you enjoyed it, Jackson. Honestly, any feedback that you can give as well to Nabil will be super helpful. Because if he can hone into, you know, getting solid content out from early, it means that, Nabil, you're gonna miss out on your later years looking back at your crappy videos, because there won't be any crappy videos. Like me, I can look back at my old videos and just laugh at myself, because what the heck. Microphone quality was crazy. The videos themselves were just poor quality. So, you know, you'll miss out on that phase. But to be honest, naturally, if you're doing something for a while, you improve at it. Even if you start off well, you still improve from that point. It's just that you start off higher than maybe most people would have started at. So regardless, to be honest, you're probably still going to get to a point one day where you're going to look back and just be like, what was I doing? And you can't escape that. You can't escape that. Barrel on a 747. That would make a fun short, probably. But I have a laptop. Then yeah, I don't know. It might just be a thing where you need to upgrade your hardware. I mean, even your internet. I think to stream, you would need. I don't remember the exact numbers, but there is like there are like sort of guidelines that would also need to be in place as well to be able to stream, especially like 1080p. Like a lot of people will still say 720p is okay. I don't know, man. If you're watching a stream on a phone, if it's a 720p stream, it will look nice. But if you're watching 720p on an actual monitor, you're gonna kind of realize the quality maybe is not, you know, not that great. But honestly, I think I'll always say, and I think this is not necessarily the only key, but it's important in growing. I'll always say, do what you can with what you have. So if, for example, your internet connection is such that you can only stream at 720p. Stream at 720p, as long as you're streaming. Worry about 1080p later on down in the line, but do something, get something started, get something going, and then you can build off from there. Yeah, CP, it's always good to have a plan B. It's always good to have a plan B. Make your priority your dream, but it's smart to have a plan B. Yeah, 100%, 100%. I'm assuming HS is high speeds ASR when you say HS. A train derailed in Madrid, man. What? Casual Saturday stuff. Damn, man. Mental health issues are rife in this day and age, man. It's sad. But at the same time, we don't really help. Talking as like a global culture, we don't help when, you know, certain people will have mental illness, but it'll be like, oh no, they're okay, they're allowed to be like that, oh they're allowed to do that, oh it's just this, oh it's just that, and then it will just naturally spiral and spiral and spiral. Whereas back in the day, that stuff was actually taken seriously as a mental health issue, and it would get sorted. And so it's not a surprise that certain stuff like that, what you've written there, is at the highest in the current time than it's ever been, because it's no longer being taken care of. These brakes are really sensitive. Also, I don't think we've had 60 FPS for a long time. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about these two games, man. It's something in the game engine that sometimes won't utilize the whole GPU, but you'll get bad performance. Because I can tell we're not holding a 60, but the GPU is only being used, what, 50%? Earlier it was 44. And I've seen that behavior in Euro Truck as well, and it won't just be when I'm streaming. So it's not just because of OBS, for example. And sometimes setting the screen resolution higher kind of helps it out a little bit, alleviates the issue, but it doesn't get rid of it completely, and I don't think it should be a fix. You can only stream in 15 rows. Hey, hello Chuck. Long time no see, how are you? Welcome to the stream, man. It's good to see you. That's very interesting. I guess then ASR is that speed is reliable, isn't it? Which makes sense because it usually, old school things are the ones that tend to last longer. So it makes sense. It makes sense. Why change it if it's still good, you know? Oh. Okay, so multi-threading is in the works. Okay. That's a little bit disappointing, low-key. You know, I'm always full of praise for SES rap, but I'll always pride myself on being a realist and an honest man, and I think that's quite a criticism for me, actually. Like maybe in 2012. Oh no, but then this game came out in 2016. But let's say 2012 because it's running the same engine as Euro Truck. 2012, maybe it made because multi-threading was just sort of starting to like peak, and it was just, you know, finding its feet and stuff like that. Maybe back then, not having it, you could be excused. But surely at some point through the late, maybe yeah, around the late 2010s, I think they should have started thinking about about making it a thing. The fact that we're in 2024 and it doesn't, like, it's not really any solid, hey, you know, we're doing this right now and we're expecting to release this update for performance before the end of the year, for example, or early next year. In fact, we don't even have that time frame, is disappointing in my opinion. I'm also a little bit surprised that no one's made a program. You know how somebody made a program for OMSI to use 4 gigabytes of RAM instead of 2? I'm surprised no one's done the same for the truck sims. There's a crash. I'm surprised no one's done the same for truck sims to make both ETS2 and ATSUs to be multi-threaded. Whoa, how about that? How is the Steam logo still going strong to this day and the others are all tired? It reminded me of when we used to travel to Morocco. The car that we used to do it in was like this 1992 Renault 19. And, you know, like I said, we made that trip seven times. And we only ever broke down once. And the only thing that broke down was a timing chain, which kind of made sense. You know, over time, you know, it will happen. And every year we'd go past, whether we're going to Morocco or driving back to the UK, we'd go past, like, you know, the latest in SUVs and the latest BMWs and Audis and Mercedes, just at the side of the road with the hood up, hazard lights on. And we're just pushing through. Yeah, man. Can't be the old stuff, man. It was made to last. It's not an OMSI exclusive program. Are there any, like, other popular games that it's useful for? Or is it made for, like, more, I don't know, like, more niche games, more, like, indie kind of games? I always thought it was made for OMSI. I've only ever seen it mentioned for OMSI. Expanding your business. I'm proud of you, Chuck. That's amazing, man. Good luck. Good luck, man. That's amazing news. Again, like I always say, my man, don't kill yourself. Work, make yourself a living, and for generations to come, get that generational wealth, but not at the expense of your health, my man. So, good luck with it, man. That's amazing. Thanks to Switch, your auto subscription never works. That is so odd, man. I wonder if it's like a region-based thing. Because I think Nerd has, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Nerd has auto subscription, and it seems to work fine. And there was someone else. I think I don't get it wrong. There was someone else who also has, I think, auto subscription, and it seems to work fine. So I'm wondering if it's like a region thing. But as long as you can do it manually, I guess, you know, you're not completely excluded. Okay. So it's not as easy as I probably thought then, ASR. Fair enough. But I don't know, man. I guess it's always pushing. They're always pushing, right? Making the impossible possible. So I don't know. I'd appreciate at least maybe a couple, like an article, or at least a few articles over the years saying, you know, we continue to look into the possibility of multi-threading and introducing DirectX 12. It's, you know, it's a bit difficult, but we're continuing to see what we can explore, what we can exploit. At least something like that would have been nice, you know. Also, I don't know if you saw my message on the Simrail channel in our Discord, but I was a little bit disappointed to see that for the Simrail devlog, for the whole week, the only thing they've done for the extension is add passengers to one station. Like, am I like misunderstanding something, or is that it's like a little bit underwhelming. I know they're obviously working on the 80s routes and just general fixes and stuff like that. But does that mean, like, I don't know, my initial reaction or thought was, oh, maybe it's like really close to release, so they're taking it easy. But to me, I would just say, okay, at that point, why not just release it if it's gotten to that point where, you know, you're kind of purposely being slow to delay it so that it gets released with everything else and it all fits in the same time frame. Try to drive 10 minutes without CC. Hey, thank you very much, Chuck, for the gifted tier 1. Appreciate, my man. Back with a bang as usual. 56 gifted subs in total. I think you might have overtaken save shows now in gifted subs. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Critter. Enjoy your sub, my man. What is your question, Critter? Go right ahead, my man. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow responding to chat because I like to... Well, I usually expand on every single thing that's said. So when chat's moving at a decent speed, I start lagging behind. So I'll try to be a bit more concise. You've answered it a few hours ago, okay. Well, I don't get notifications. I don't get notifications for Discord. If I do, there'll be 4 or 5 hours after the certain chat. Thank you very much for another gifted tier 1 to Nabil. There you go, Nabil. No more ads for you now. Appreciate you, Chuck. Thank you, man. Yeah, I just don't get notifications. The only notifications I get from Discord aren't even from the chat from the server. I get them from DMs, and those are at the quickest I will get those notifications are 4 or 5 hours after the message was sent. So yeah, so in order to kind of keep up to date with the chat messages and stuff, I would actually have to have Discord open and constantly refreshing it just in case somebody said something or somebody's, you know, replied to something I said. So I check it on like every few hours basis. How far can you drive at your current fuel level? Well, right now at the moment we're quite low. I've only got 126 miles on the tank, so let me fill up and then I will tell you what our mileage should be on a full tank. You finally spam. I haven't seen that emoji in a while. That's why. Not emoji, sorry, emote. It makes sense. I'm watching my eyes 90% closed. Well, no, because I'm here, aren't I? I know I've crossed the white line. You know, I might as well just go at this point then. If I've been fined already for going past the red, I might as well just go the whole mile. And I just got charged again. So what did I get charged for in the first place then? If I just got charged again, what did they charge me for? What did they charge me with in the first place? What was I fined for? If I passed that red already, I'd pass that red, innit? I have also entered these backwards. Here's what it is. I love my little truck, man. If anyone here is watching with ads, do make it known. If you want to be blessed with a, a sub. By our one and only Chuck Skull. Right, so we've now got 1,347 miles as our range, Critter, on a full tank. Obviously, it's gonna vary as we drive because of, you know, different driving styles. But it more or less should be just over 1,000 miles. Today, a lady didn't stop for me at the zebra crossing. She got that slap in the rear of her car. Yeah. Yeah. Whether you punch it as it goes past, kick it, spit at it, I'm not gonna lie, it's all valid. It's all valid. I had a friend who punched a car's window out completely because he was like walking on the zebra crossing. It wasn't just like he was waiting. He was like middle of the zebra crossing and the car just went past and he managed to just punch it at the right time. One step ahead of you, Chris. That's a very rare thing for me here, just so you know. I think that the period. No worries, my mate. No worries. It's just because when you when you hit the period, it obviously Nightbot thinks that it's a link or just a Twitch spam protection. Assumes that it's a link, and so we'll block it just in case. Okay. What was the point in you doing that then, mate? Yeah, CP. That slap that you gave the car was the least that it deserved. I know. I think you can gift a sub if you're subbed. I'm pretty sure you can. But Chuck has a very strange issue with Twitch. Very strange issue. What's good, Omar? Are you going to stream the in-house pack of West Coast Mainline tomorrow? It's not in the plans, no. But I'll make a video on it. Whether it will be released tomorrow or not, I can't say. But I'll make a video on it. It will just be a run, probably with a class 395. Either a run with the class 395. Actually, no, maybe I'll do a run with the 395. And or is it 390, right? The Pentalia 390. A run with the 390, and you know, I'm just like talking over it and talking about the pack and stuff like that because I've got a few things that I want to say. And maybe I'll do like a side by side. So I'll do the same run with the enhancement pack, and then I'll do it without it. Well, I'll do it without it first, then I'll download it, install it, do it with it, and then do like a side by side video. I'll do like one journey side by side. I'll try and kind of drive exactly the same way. That'll be a little bit difficult. But yeah, I don't know. Can't promise that one, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, they cannot receive gifts. Sorry, I read it as you can't send gifted if you're subbed already. Yeah, no, of course if you're subbed already you can't. What more do you want? You've got your sub already. Wait until it runs out and then go after another one. What's the shortest time you can time someone out? A second, I guess. Thank you, CP. Thank you. Thank you. When I was riding my bike, the amount of people that just completely disregard cycle lanes is beyond me. And then to top it off, sometimes they'll even be offended that you're coming through on a cycle lane. Or maybe like a road where people are used to walking on it, and then they get offended that you're coming through. So yeah, I wish I had like a super loud horn. I would have abused that. Or like it's extra crazy when people are crossing, not on a zebra crossing, just crossing, and they just don't care, taking the time. They're not even checking for traffic. Like I'm talking from a driver's perspective, and it's just like it's like real NPC behavior. Like it's crazy when you witness NPCs in the wild, because it's like it always sounds like a meme and a joke until you see them, and then it's just like a wonder. Like, wow, you guys really do exist. Like I'm actually looking at one. Very strange. Air sound. I don't know if I'm gonna be back on a bicycle. I don't think I'm gonna be back on a bicycle. When I get employed with London Underground, I'm gonna have free travel anyway. So there won't really be a need for anything really. But I don't know, a bike would be handy, you know, especially if it's like an electric bike. It would definitely be handy. Damn, Chuck, just like that, huh? Thank you for popping by, man. It was short but sweet. Appreciate the gifteds. Have a good rest of your night, my man. And yeah, keep going in the business, man. It's like I'm actually genuinely very, very happy about the expansion. I just love hearing good things, man. Like it's good news, you know. Not everyone's got the mentality to expand themselves, you know. Some people are content with just being simple, and that's okay. But it's nice to see people using their full potential. So yeah, good luck with that, man. So 20 minutes left of your flight, Nabil. I'm not gonna lie, CP. Look, obviously, you grow, you mature, you learn right from wrong, bad from good. But from a certain time in my past, there's still a little thing there, right? So what used to happen with me in those situations? Say like if it's I'm on a bike and it's a car or wherever it is on the road, I'd stop there and then go back and be like, "What's up?" What's up? Let's talk. Did you think I was just going to keep going? No, let's talk. So all that energy, and a lot of the time, they'll shut up. When they used to do silly things in a car and I used to cycle, I would have done nothing wrong. And they would either beep or curse or something. I'll come up to them, they'll just roll their window and pretend that I'm not there. They'll just look forwards. I'm at their window talking to them, and they're just looking straight. And it annoys me because it's like, it annoys me more than the stupid thing you did initially, because why? Why shout? Why curse? Why act angry? Why have all that energy? And then when I've come for a conversation, see, hey, what's the issue? What happened? You know, you don't want to talk. And all I want to do is talk. Because if I wanted to be violent, I would just punch a window. But I'm trying to talk to you. I'm not. Hey, you know, hey, open up. Let's talk. What did I do wrong? And a lot of the time, it's yeah. And there have been times when I've done that, and the person's spoken and pointed out something that I didn't even know that I had done, and I apologize. I'm like, oh, my bad. I didn't even realize. My bad. I didn't notice I did that. And other times they'll talk and it will just be they'll just be yapping for the sake of yapping. But I just don't see why you're gonna make noise, curse, sound your horn, do any of that, and then you're not ready to talk about it. The thing. 2 more weeks. Okay, Chuck, cool. Sweet, man. Sweet, yeah. My current schedule that you'll see in the Discord is pretty much the not permanent schedule, but it's pretty much the regular thing for now. Not regards to the games, but the times. So those times and days, more or less. There'll be some variations here and there, but like 85% of it at least will be consistent. We don't crash into them. I've never once crashed into anyone as a driver. Never. I've never had an incident. As a cyclist, as a driver, I've never had an accident. And that's the thing. I'm usually very cautious, very aware, very careful. I'm calculating things 100 meters ahead. What this person might do, what that person might do. What am I going to do if the person does this? It's like the one time I almost had an accident, which was going to be my fault completely, because I was being, I don't want to say stupid. I was having fun, but it was stupid at the same time. And from instinct, from sim racing, it was sim racing that saved me. I was basically, me and my friend are having a bit of fun, just kind of like cutting, and then he cut, and then the car that he avoided was just in my face in a second because we were going a little bit quick. So I instinctively hit the brakes, but the front wheel's locked up, so I'm just sliding into the car, and literally from sim racing instinct, I released the brake, so I gained control of the steering and then steered away. And to this day, I will always give sim racing its due respect because it saved me from a headache. Because yeah, it wouldn't have been pretty. Because it wasn't even my car as well, so the headache from the crash being my fault, and then having to deal with the hire for the car, it would have just been a headache. That's the only time I've been. That's the closest I've ever been to having any sort of incident. Which, honestly, having driven since 14, I think is quite a bloody achievement. Deploy the rear finger, I like that. It's like the perfect mix of like F you, but also I don't care enough. Like you're just cycling away, just putting the middle finger up as you go into the sunset. Yeah, listen. Isn't there like some silly statistic of like in our lifetimes we would have walked past killers a certain number of times, which is just wild to think about. So like, yeah, you actually never know who you're dealing with, you know. You could be dealing with someone who just needs a reason. They just need a reason to crash out. And you're in a bike, they're in a car, you stick up your middle finger, you say the wrong thing, even if you're in the right, and they lose it, and then yeah, it's like coming for you. A shot that, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, man. Some people just need a reason to crash out. Like they've had it up to here with life. they're ready to go out with a bang, you know. And if you're that unlucky person that happens to clash with them, yeah, it's night night. No, Bill, you've landed. Honestly, man, the only thing that was missing, yeah, naturally, because it's the AI voice, I know you can't replicate this. But like in reality, for like Moroccan bound flights, the Arabic was perfect on the video. It's perfect. But when they speak English, obviously it's with an accent. So obviously obviously the AI voice was had like an American accent. So I was like, oh, that's a shame. But if it was like the voices that they actually have to use in reality, that would have been it for me, man. That would have just made me run to the airport. That would have been the last piece of the jigsaw. But yeah, man, if I like close my eyes and just listen to the audio, like I said, the balance between the engine noise and the briefing was perfect. Whether it was good or not, in reality, I don't know, but it's what I'm used to. Yeah, goddamn, I miss it, man. I mean, maybe he would have been slow to catch up with you if he used his feet, CP. But if he too was to pull out a gun, I don't think your cycling would outpace the bullet. Unfortunately, it didn't get to that. Hasn't the majority of this drive been in the nights? It's 3:30 in game, so we should start seeing some sunlight soon. Just over 1,000 miles in the tank. 800 miles to go to our destination. 12 real life minutes. Hello, Mr. Hank. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you, my man? Simon, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. How are you doing? I wish I could fit more sim racing this week into the schedule, Hank. But I've got a day less than what I usually have, and so it made things a little bit tight. I threw it in where I could. Oh boy, I've taken the wrong turn. Whoops. Thank God I've got the mod that allows you to drive through blocked areas. Otherwise, that would have been a crash. Straight into an invisible barrier. I don't know Zero. Oh, the London guy, the guy in London. Or am I thinking of someone else? CP. Glad to hear they're doing amazing, Hank. That's really good to hear. The only day you can't join, I can't believe it. Really? Have you been trying to get into the leagues though? Or have you just like given up? Because it would take a while. It would take a while. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already or not, but yeah, when you're going for safety rating, don't worry about position, about track position, about where you finish. just so you gain it when you're around other drivers and you don't crash, so you kind of need to be around other drivers, but you don't need to be fighting and you know, be in a position where you might push a little too hard and end up in a crash, or somebody else around you might be pushing a little too hard and end in a crash as well. You still hate it, fair enough. Way too aggressive on the inputs. Okay, well there you go. See, now the emotions have died down. The self-criticism is coming out. I made the right choice. It's wise to know how to deal with people in certain situations. Keep pushing. That's the only advice I'll give you. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Because at the same time that as you're striving to improve your safety rating, as you're racing more and more, naturally you're going to improve. When I was only doing sim racing, I started off quite weak in terms of not just track knowledge and racing alongside others, which I've always struggled with, but also my own skills. So what I used to help a lot is that for each track, before I'd race on a track, I would watch a track guide, so I kind of have an idea where to brake, where to accelerate, the braking points, stuff like that, turning points, and then I would sort of improve on myself with that as a foundation, of that knowledge, track knowledge as a foundation. It will take time. The worst thing you can do is have an expectation on yourself to reach that level that you want to get to within the hour or within the day, or honestly even within the week. Like, I'm saying it as somebody who's been through that process. The New York City guy, CP, no clue. I'm not a cyclist, to be honest with you. I've done a lot of cycling, but I'm not a cyclist. It's not something I have an interest in. Although, I have thought about it every now and again for my future. I think it's something I could get into later on in life. Live that, like, you know, 45-year-old, mid-40s dad, suburbs, cycling on the weekend. Have some cycling buddies. Maybe the future has got something in store like that for me. But right now, it's not really something I'm into too tough. Yeah, Simon, with regards to the afternoon streams, I'm back at uni now. I'm back at uni. And so I do the afternoon streams when I can. When I do the evening ones, it's because I can't do... It's because I have uni during the afternoon. So Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. Potentially some Wednesdays in the future. It's not 100% yet. Fridays, I don't have any uni. At the moment, Wednesdays, I don't have uni. So that's why I can do the afternoon streams on those days. And, of course, Saturdays as well. Okay, CP, I don't know about that guy either, the London guy. In a week or 4. I think like I said, don't focus on... I know it's very difficult. It's not easy, but don't focus on times. Don't focus on position. Focus on, number one, finishing the race without any incidents, without going off track, without having any incidents with other drivers, and improve your own drive. Become smoother, you know. Yeah, just become a smoother driver. There's no point focusing on finishing positions right now and you know, that whole kind of thing. Just focus on finishing the race, no incidents, no going off track, and just finding your flow, man. Just finding your flow. And then once you do that, then you will naturally start to improve your times. Before you know it, you're back competing with you know, finishing position and stuff being your main focus. But it's the key is patience. Ultimately, overall, the key is patience. The sunrise is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. We had a sunset like this today, where everything was pink. I mean, because of relaxing music, I guess everyone has their own way, right? With me, when I'm doing the same track and I'm doing lap after lap after lap after lap, like not going to the pits or anything, just going, you know, with obviously having enough fuel in the car, I get into a flow state. Like I don't think about anything else. I'm just racing. The only thing on my mind is the next corner, where I'm gonna brake, how I'm gonna turn in it. Am I gonna do it a little bit smoother than the last lap? Am I gonna brake a little bit earlier? Am I gonna try and brake a little bit later? And I just, like I said, I get into a flow state, but it needs to be like uninterrupted. I think when we start doing endurance races, you and I, and Nabil as well, we'll have like a little team, then I think that would be perfect for it. Because we'll be doing like maybe, depending on how long the endurance race is, you could be doing an hour or more as a stint, and you're just going to be locked in. And you're going to find that you're going to be doing times that are within like hundredths of a second, over and over and over and over. Like I would get, so you know in ACC how you have on the top left above your time, like I forgot what the proper term for it is, but you see whether you're slower or quicker than your last lap, and it will go green if you're faster, it will be red if you're slower. I would get to a point where it would be going blue, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, like it would, like, because I'd be so consistent as well, which is also a measure on the right side where you have your safety rating and a bunch of those other ones. One of them is consistency. I think it's CN, so you can keep an eye on that as well. That's something that the game will reward you for. My lights just died. I think you guys can still see me well. There's no need to turn it on. I'm so unsure about this focusing on what happens around thing, but if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't work for you though, change it. If you do something over and over and over again in a particular way and it doesn't work, and you're expecting it to all of a sudden start working, I believe the saying goes that you call that insanity. We're in Nebraska. Within 0.2 seconds, that's crazy. Wow, karting as well. Yeah, that's wild. I love, like, yeah, man. I loved when I did karting. I loved finding ways to do a faster lap. And so I don't think I was very consistent in times, because it was my first time, obviously, just go-karting in general. My first time, obviously, on that track as well. So my thing was just like, just trying to find time, just trying to constantly find time. But I enjoyed it anyway. It was really, really enjoyable. Oh, we got two limos over there. Now it's a starter and touchdown. Did it mess you up? Did it mess up the landing? It did. So it was a Ryanair landing then. All right, Hank. Thank you for stopping by, my man. Have a good rest of your night. Listen, doesn't the saying go like, as long as like any landing that everyone's walked away from is a good landing, right? I believe that's the saying. Something like that. As long as everyone walks away okay, it was a good landing. Hey, hello, Dommy. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. So flash out just because I have a tank. I just want to see what the lights look like. The fog lights, the brights. Hello, Tyler. Can I join? All servers are down. All servers for what? I'm not doing a convoy, if that's what you're implying. I'm just doing single player. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Pyreeg. FPSE in airport. Nabil, are you still intending at any point to get an eye tracker? Because I've been looking at head tracking off late, and my thing is, wouldn't head tracking with like a track IR be more realistic? So, for example, like if I want to look to the right, like you would turn your head, you know. Whereas if you're like, so I can control what I'm seeing basically. If I want to see something on here with my eyes, then I can just look at this building, and I can look at this thing here with just my eyes. But I wouldn't want me trying to look at this building and then the whole thing moves, you know? If like that's how I understand eye tracking to be. It's basically head tracking, but you do it with your eyes. Also, my details. Fair enough. That's good. At least it has a good reason for it. All right, Domi. Good luck with your test, mate. Thank you for stopping by. No worries, Tyler. I play with quite a few mods, mate. So that's my main reason for why I play single player a lot. We do have convoys though every now and again, so feel free to join the Discord, and I'll announce it as part of the schedule when the next convoy will be. So you can just keep an eye out on the announcement section. Look at this bando. It's a trap house. It's a massive boat. Ship. So you're still looking at it, okay. Can I ask then, why would you prefer an eye tracker to a head tracker? Is that a follow? Thank you very much, Dara, for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to American Truck Sim. You're also invited to the Discord, !Discord in chat. And Nightbot will kindly give you the link. Or it better do. Right, that wasn't too bad. We had one little incident. Well, two if you count the cut in the grass to go back into the back to the way station. I think it's pretty good, to be honest. Been there already. Cedar City. Been there already. Fresno. I haven't been there. That is the biggest lie. Either it's reworked, or since, I don't know, this profile, I haven't been there. Because I've been there so many times. Right, anyway, let's take some glass. Yeah, let's take some glass to Fresno. Hello, Dara. How are you doing? Oh, please don't cross here. Not now. Great. And now he weighs, boys and girls. Look at how, in this truck sim, the truck trailers that are crossing in front of us right now are of the American standard. Yeah? They didn't skip on that little detail. And then in Train Sim World, a train sim, they skipped out on that little detail and then gave us European trucks instead on American formations. I don't know if they've resolved it now, but it was an issue for a long, long time. Glad to hear that everything's fine, Dara. I'm doing very well myself. Thank you very much. You're not going to get anything right now. Fair enough. That's fair. If ultimately you want VR, I would say go for the Quest 3. You know, it's not the best VR headset, But it's between like value, like for as a value proposition, it's probably the best one. Even I'm considering getting it, and I've got a Quest 2. I don't know whether I should just get something like high end. But then I look at how often I use VR anyway, and I don't know how much sense it would make. But then at the same time, a big reason for me not using VR often is because the Quest 2 isn't really great in terms of quality. So, yeah. I'll definitely spend some more time with it as a headset, as like a standalone VR headset. I do want to, there are some things I want to buy from the store, from the Meta store. But as a, like to use it for PC, or, you know, for sim racing or for trucks driving, it doesn't cut it for me, man. You lose out on a lot of visual quality, which obviously you guys know I'm big on. At least with the headset, the game's built for the headset. They're not about visual quality, but they're at the same time very, very immersive. They can do that very well because they were made for VR. But as much as this is VR compatible, it wasn't made for VR. A playtest, like, oh my god, yeah. 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 When is that meant to come out again? Have they given a date yet? Bruh. That sounds so much like something that would happen here. Wow. So wait, is that the most recent update about it up until right now? It's a common thing there as well. I will never complain about the free healthcare we get here. Well, it's not free. We do pay for it, just not directly. But man, yeah, sometimes it's questionable, man. sometimes it's questionable. I want to turn on my FPS counter. This was really odd. 54th. Yeah, I knew it. The cars were like going as they were going past. The train was doing it earlier as well. I noticed. It's really annoying, the whole multi-threading thing, man. Probably gonna have just enough time to pick up the trailer, hit the highway, and then find a probably the second or third like a rest stop that we'll come across. I'm not mad about going back to California, I will say that much. I've really enjoyed driving in California since all the reworks. Wow. Yeah, see, that's why it's good to be persistent. That's what's good to be persistent. As I found in my experience as well, I've had to visit places over and over and over and over again for my health because I just wasn't satisfied with how it was being dealt with. Well, it just wasn't being dealt with, to be completely honest. Thank you, CP, for the hydrate. I'll drink in a moment as we come onto the main road here. Not cheap. It's not cheap. Nabil, can you remind me to make it 2,000? I'll do it today. I'll make it 2,000. Welcome back, Mr. Jackson. Here we have that with the receptionist, Nabil. The receptionist almost acting as if somebody's forced them to come to work that day. But they're like that every day, a lot of them. The way they deal with you, the way they'll talk to you, handle your matter. And sometimes they even try to ask questions that they have no business asking. I wonder if turning down the resolution is gonna fix it. I really do. Is it still fine on the stream? Do I have uni tomorrow? Yeah. Or so I should. Nope. We're in 1440p. Thank you, Nabil. We're in 1440p and I'm still getting 40 FPS. Now if I go back to 4K and then increase scaling to, let's say, 200%. Okay, we're in the high 40s. Thank you, Jackson and Nabil. $300%.
Gotta hop in on the bits thing.
Okay, now it's actually just getting worse. 100% it is.
I'm gonna stop.
I mean, I can mute the alerts if you want. If you want to just throw bits at me, I'm not going to say no.
I'm gonna continue.
I can't lie, CP. I'm not the biggest fan of that whole series. I won't lie. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole series. Probably better off without it.
UNBKT _
Thank you, Nabil and Jackson, for your current bits and also all the ones that are coming, because I fear that it's going to be a lot for me to keep mentioning it every single time. So thank you in advance for all the bits that are coming.
Don't you turn off the notifications, Luca.
I'll keep them on. I'll keep them on.
UNBKT _ Nabil cheered X10.
Haha.
Cookie I meant.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, not Pookie. Not Pookie. Oh no. Oh no. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Moroccan version of LOL. I don't think it's as bad as a Portuguese one, which is K K K K K K K. But then it kind of is like, I think that's where it comes from. That's what I should be typing when I laugh. That's how I laugh.
You're our sweet honey bear.
Oh no, 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 I'm not. No, I'm not. No. No. Just no. No, please. It's the fact that it's TTS as well that's making it worse. At least I don't have to look at chat. Oh my god. It just gave up. TTS just gave up. That's right. I'm gonna call it out as a racist. It's racist against all Arab speakers.
Racist TTS.
Well, I guess it answered your question, Nabil. If I've understood it correctly. I'm quite stiff at reading Arabic. Yo, we're sitting in the mid-40s. Mid-40s. Look at this, man. Look at this. Mid-40s FPS. And the GPU as well is also in 40%. Please. Why American cop? Nah, it's for fake news. I didn't hear any gunshots. Fake news.
At least you're not black.
Actually, I am. I'm mixed. Maybe that's why I've been saved from the shots. No, oh no, 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 no. First part, yes. Second part, no. Just, please. Por favor. I don't get left exits, you know. I find it quite dangerous and strange.
From astonished face, left finger, the money.
Oh
medium skin tone.
my
To the full
God.
store biceps yen. To sweat droplets, the king wears thinking face, person shrugging my girl crown. Crown, that's my telephone bling. Always look of triumph, drama, fearful face, fear.
Thank God it has a cutoff point. Oh my God. Thank God.
He doesn't like it.
Oh no, I hate it in my ears. I don't even want it in my ears. I don't want it in my ears and I can't hear the game. I don't want it in my ears. It's like there's something inside. Whenever I hear it, it's like there's something inside my ears. It makes me want to itch. I'm gonna ban it from chat. I'm gonna ban it from chat, and then you can't have your way. Oh, I could do with a Subway, you know. Oh, like soft Italian bread with whatever filling, but jalapenos,
Don't do it, Cookie,
pickles.
please.
Oh no, please, please, Jackson, please, please. I can't. It's like there's a worm. It's like there's a worm inside my ear, and I need to like itch it out. Ew. You know, I feel like I should just start listening to like Sexy Red. Well, that was cool.
Alright, Cookie, I won't tell anybody. From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king wears my crown. That's my bling, always drama when I ring C. I believe that if I see it in my heart smash through the ceiling cause I'm reaching for the stars.
Why are you not doing this? It's like we've just had a good weekend. It's the first stream of the week. Why is it just like, Nerd isn't even here? When if Nerd was here, I could say, okay, cool, yeah, Nerd's vibe is causing chaos. Nerd's not here. There is no excuse for all of this. I really like all this construction, by the way. We rarely ever see this with the default SES work. This is really nice. And look, there's actually people doing stuff. They're working. They're dynamic. This game even got multi-thread in it. Nothing's better than TSW.
Whoa, 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 this is how the story goes. Whoa, 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 I guess this is how the story goes.
That was funny. That was funny.
I'm gonna stop soon, Buttercup.
Oh, see, I don't have an issue with that one. That's nice. I like that. It's cute. It's just, but there's something about the other one. I'm not even gonna say it. There's something about the other one. It doesn't sit right. I can live with that one.
Ditch Off It by TTS is better than Cassie version Tears of Joy.
I still don't get the hate. I don't think it's a bad song. I don't think it's a bad song. I haven't heard all of it, but I'm assuming what people play is the bad part, right? But it don't sound bad. It just sounds like a song, like a normal mainstream song. Oh no, it's Buffalo.
Understood that my little love bug.
No. Why do you, how do you even find these? What? How do you even find these? You're a little romantic, Jackson. You're a little romantic. That's why you just got these what are they called? Love names? No, there's a word for them. Something names.
I'm in the
You just
thick of
got them
it.
rolling off.
Everybody knows they know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing about no ice. I'm just cold 40 something milli subs or so. I've been told.
Is this how what we're gonna do? Just play the
Maybe I'll
whole
have my
song.
sweet gummy bear.
I'm tempted just to let the truck run off to the road and just straight into these pillars. Like I might as well just do that at this point. That's how it's making me feel. That's how it's making me feel.
Highway to heaven. I'm just cruising by my lone. They cast
He's
me
really
out.
putting in
Left
the
me
whole
for
song.
dead. Them people
Right.
hold my faith in God. Mine in the sun. I'm about to sow. Yeah. My life is hard. I took the wheel. I cracked the code. Don't do that, baby cakes.
I'm gonna mute the alerts. I'm gonna mute the alerts. One more strike. Actually, 2 more strikes. Because I know you're busy scrolling away at the next one already. 2 more strikes and it's getting muted. There will be no alerts. Send the bits. There just won't be any alert.
Don't act like you don't like it, honey bun.
You've got 1 more. You've got 1 more. Oh. Okay, nerd. Why is it rubbish? Is it rubbish because you personally don't like it? Or is it rubbish because everyone's making memes about it? It's just like, it's a bandwagon. Like, oh yeah, let's, oh yeah.
From the screen to the ring to pen to the king.
What is your reason? Oh my god, it's 11. Right, we're putting up to the next rest stop.
Don't defend a song, cutie pie, it's a bad song.
Right. There you go. Go on, continue. Continue. Go on, now do all the names you can think of. Go right ahead. Just self-entitlement. Not, I don't think so. I would beg to differ. From the little snippet I've heard that everyone uses to make jokes from, I don't think so. He's just saying where he's come from, innit? And he's done that, like, I don't take away from like someone who's actually banged it and worked his arse off. I don't think that's fair. It's like hate. It's like the whole hating people because they're rich. When it's like, okay, are you mad at this person because of something they've actually done, or are you mad at them just because they're rich? Regardless of how they got rich, but you're just mad at them because they've got money, so you're mad at them. Like, a lot of people hate Elon Musk, but they don't know why some people hate Elon Musk. Elon Musk actually done some grimy stuff in his past, but a lot of people will hate him just because he's rich. And it's like, that is the stupidest reason you can hate someone. Oh, he's rich, so let me hate on him. I refuse to even read anything from Jackson out loud for the rest of the stream. I refuse. Can I just say, yeah, these roads I've been driving through have actually been so sick. What the hell is this tall ass thing? Oh, it's a mast. Oh, it's a castle. Sick.
Why are you doing this to us, Pookie? Don't you love us anymore?
Bro, how have you done that? Oh my god, broski went to sound alerts. Bro went to sound alerts. I respect it. You know what? I respect it. You know what? Do your thing. Do your thing. You know what? Do your thing. I have to rate it. Do your thing. I can't even, yeah, say less. Do your thing. The stream's gonna end anyway. He went to sound alerts. Bro, how am I gonna park my truck here and I'm gonna block all these vehicles? How is this a rest stop? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is. Actually, they got space. The RV got space. The RV's got plenty of space. Look, you can just exit through there. Just hope nobody's entering at the same time. Okay, before any more insanity. I don't know. Maybe the rest of the song like might give that vibe, but the snippet that everybody like memes on I didn't get that vibe from that little snippet. But yeah, thank you, ladies and gents, for hanging around tonight on this Monday evening. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I will hope to see you guys tomorrow. What have we got going on tomorrow? What's the move tomorrow? Is it Euro Truck? Let me check what I've put in a Discord. Pretty sure it's Euro Truck. Yeah, Euro Truck. Preparing for the academy. That should be fun. I don't think I'm in the thick of it, no. Can we raid someone? Give me someone to raid. I'm not opposed. By the way, it's really awkward because I want to do like my sign out and then straight away raid. But obviously there's a delay. So I wait until I see that it's done there. And then I do it. Which is, I don't know. It kind of works out most of the time though. The drums go, oh yeah, can you give me his thing again, please? His name. Can confirm I'm in the thick of it. Tomorrow's convoy. Maybe on your channel, Nerd. Good luck with it. Nerd is doing a convoy in ATS tomorrow. Jackson just types in hieroglyphics there. I can't read what he's written there. It looks very strange. Something I can't understand, unfortunately. Okay, cool, sweet. The guy's live as well. Alright, cool. So let me go here. Right channel. Alright, my people. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Oh, I've seen this guy. I've stumbled upon his channel before. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Health is wealth. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace out.